Bernoulli's principle. In the fluid dynamics, Bernoulli's principle states that an increase in speed of fluid occurs simultaneously with a decrease in static pressure or a decrease in the fluid's potential energy. The principle is named after the Daniel Bernoulli, who published it in his book Hydrodynamica in 1738. Although Bernoulli deduced that pressure decreases when flow speed increases, it was Leonhard Euler in 1752 who derived Bernoulli's equation in its usual form. The principle is only applicable for isentropic flows when the effects of irreversible processes and non-adiabatic processes are small and can be neglected. Bernoulli's principle can be applied to various types of fluid flow, resulting in various forms of Bernoulli's equation. The simple form of Bernoulli equation is valid for incompressible flows. For example, most liquid flows and gases moving at low Mach number. More advanced forms may be applied to compressible flows at higher Mach number. See the derivations of the Bernoulli equation. Bernoulli's principle can be derived from the principle of conservation of energy. This states that in a steady flow, the sum of all forms of energy in a fluid along a streamline is same at all points on the streamline. This requires that the sum of kinetic energy, potential energy, and internal energy remains constant. Thus, an increase in the speed of the fluid implying an increase in its kinetic energy occurs with the simultaneous decrease of its potential energy and internal energy. If the fluid is flowing out of a reservoir, the sum of all forms of energy is same on all streamlines, because in a reservoir the energy per unit volume, the sum of pressure and gravitational potential rho gh is same everywhere. Bernoulli's principle can also be derived directly from the Isaac Newton's second law of motion. If a small volume of fluid is flowing horizontally from a region of high pressure to a region of low pressure, then there is more pressure behind than in front. This gives a net force on a volume, accelerating it along the streamline. Fluid particles are subject only to pressure and their own weight. If a fluid is flowing horizontally and along a section of streamline where the speed increases, it can only be because the fluid on that section has moved from a region of higher pressure to a region of lower pressure. And if speed decreases, it can only be because it has moved from a region